Gotta be on y'all best behavior because when the new staff get here on Monday, y'all gotta be the ones to show them the ropes. Hey, hand me those papers over there. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blazy. But ain't nothing funny though. I heard the silliest rumor I ever heard in my life earlier, and it's starting to spread online. People are trying to say that Lil Meech snitched on his father so he can live out the BMF persona. And they're saying that his mom had this in the works ever since this man was born. I mean, he looked just like his dad. So in her mind, allegedly, she wanted to whip it into some Hollywood ghetto mafioso madness. What type of Hollywood witness protection is he in? You never seen a kingpin's son or daughter play in Hollywood movies, capitalize off of the crimes that their parents committed on such a grand scale. They got him on Stars. He's doing all different types of crime movies, mob movies. You never seen John Gotti's son in no damn Martin Scorsese movies. So what is this all about, man? Check this out. Lil Meech's lawyer shuts down snitching allegations over airport gun arrest. So he got arrested at the airport with a gun. The next day, he's back on the streets. Then people started calling him a snitch, man. Not to mention, he's running with 50. And people have been saying the same thing about 50 Cent for a long time, even though I don't believe it's true. And you can always tell an undercover cop because they be living reckless because they know that they're gonna get off. Like Boosie Badass, for instance.
Oh my goodness.
People that keep getting in trouble and walking got some connections. And I'm starting to think, why is Big Meech behind bars? But his son is capitalizing in a major way off of his father's legacy. Was that a part of some type of grand plan, some type of grand scheme? Because Lil Meech is basically the Lil Bow Wow for kingpins, man.
Oh my goodness.
He came on the scene early when his father was in jail. And he was on Vlad giving this mumbo jumbo about how he didn't know that Big Meech was his father. Hold on. He's talking about, look at this, y'all. Lil Meech on having no clue about his dad's criminal career. He was clueless, blinded. So if they wanted to keep that a secret from you, why in the hell would your family let you name yourself Lil Meech? Now you in the spotlight. What was the point in hiding his criminal career if they allowing you to live out his legacy on the big screen? That ain't no secrecy. That ain't no privacy. They not trying to keep you out of harm's way. Who got paid, when, where, what, and how? It's starting to look like his own family dimed him out. And I'm not saying Lil Meech did it. But the way they getting paper off of it, they let his brother out. Southwest T is home and helping them produce the freaking BMF documentary. And that's another thing that was super duper fishy to me, man. How y'all gonna let Southwest T out to work with Meech's son doing a documentary, but don't nobody give a damn about Meech? Is it because the new and improved Meech is popping right now? It's cold-blooded, man, and I hate to be speaking on this man's family, but people is talking and I gotta shut down these rumors before they grow legs and run away, man. I don't believe he snitched on his dad, but it seemed like somebody within their family knew or had the opportunity to capitalize on some Hollywood shit, because you gotta think about it, man. Big Meech is a big deal. They singing about him in songs. They had to know that they had to capitalize off of this man's celebrity before it died out. Look at this, y'all. Hold on. Hit that like button and open your eyes and subscribe, man. Hit the notification button as well. You know what I'm saying? Got so much love for y'all. And hit that Cash App, $Sean Blaze Dot. So without further ado, let's get back into these highly classified documentations, man. Lil Meech's mom. The truth about the rapper's mother. It's a bunch of other stuff we about to get into, but I want to set the tone with this one, man. Who is Lil Meech's mother? Latara Utusi is the mother of Lil Meech. She had him on April 22nd, 2000 with Big Meech. Her son is the last of the 3 children from Demetrius or whatever. So she got 3 kids with this man. Her son was 8 years old when his father was incarcerated. So like I said, he's the little bow wow for kingpins. They started grooming his ass to be the next Big Meech on some Hollywood entertainment shit. When he went to Vlad, he was a little kid with the braids, with a BMF Black Mafia shirt on in the studio with hot bars. They was already going that route when he was young. However, he could capitalize off of his father's name. But you figure, when you a criminal that big, the last thing you want is some casualties out there, especially when it comes to your kids, man. The only way, in my mind, logically, somebody will feel comfortable with putting him out there like that is if they knew that he had protection.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
From somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Look. Lil Meech hasn't snitched on either his brother or security, despite recent claims to be the contrary, according to the actor's lawyer. So there's claims out there that he snitched on his brother, but his lawyer is trying to clear it up. And you know, just like with the Gunna situation, when the lawyers start talking to the blogs, that nigga done snitch. I'm not saying that's the case with Lil Meech, but feel me. Taking to Instagram on Thursday, Bradford Cohen, a federally licensed attorney who represented the BMF star in court, made it clear that a recent YouTube video by Seti Nash that claims his client was a snitch was utter nonsense.
Oh my goodness.
The federally licensed lawyer with the bagel with the donut and the coffee, with that federal badge, the good old American desk, with the George Bush picture on the wall, said that those rumors are utter nonsense for his client, Mr. Demetrius Flannery Sr. Jr. The federally licensed attorney. Whatever I say, it goes, because that's federal, bud. FDA, the BBY, the BBWs, whatever they got up there in law enforcement, man.
Oh my goodness.
The Alphabet Boys is on your side. He got the type of insurance that'll cover your car, your house, your gun, your livelihood. If you spit on somebody, it'll cover that. Basically, it's looking like Lil Meech is government property, allegedly.
Oh my goodness.
Like I said, the boy is living reckless. He banging on hood rats, having babies left and right. He even banged down Summer Walker, and God knows who she let smash. He living like a rock star, smashing bitches like guitars, man. Now he got multiple baby mamas in the work. That's what those undercovers be doing, man. They get lost in the sauce and they feel invincible, untouchable, man. Look what he's in the news for. He in DMs with hoes. She already got 3 baby daddies. He figured, hell, I could do what I want. I might as well be the 4th. She must be like a super freak in the bed, you know, and this not to get her personal business or nothing, but this ain't the first time somebody done smashed them cheeks and got her pregnant, man. Maybe she be singing while they be, I don't know. Lil Meech hits back at a woman who DM'd Summer Walker claiming he got her pregnant. Ooh, sister child. I don't got time to get into all of that. Damn, she preggers. What the fuck? Oh man, this is some scary shit. And I'm pretty sure he don't want her to have his baby. Now Summer Walker, she having heat flashes, eating cheese puffs and Doritos on her hood rat shit, and she's pissed. And he got to put up with her rhetoric. Damn, like father, like son. And you know what? Summer Walker kind of look like, hold on, wait a minute. Where's mom? Shit. I do apologize, y'all. Hold on, wait. Don't Summer Walker look like his mom? I don't know, man. I can't be speaking on this man's family too tough, so I'm gonna cut that one short. All right, let's get back to some more facts. Lil Meech mom was involved in drug trafficking. There is barely any information about Latara Atusi's involvement with drug trafficking, even though she had a relationship with a drug lord that had a link with the cartels in Mexico. Her relationship with the older Meech may have been strictly intimate or more. Regardless, at the time, she had his son Demetrius Flannery Jr. Big Meech had already become an established name in crime and selling multi-kilograms of cocaine in the United States. So he was already a bigwig, and she popping out this man babies. Mama, clean up. Big Meech coming home. He down the street. Y'all gotta go. Daddy back. Daddy back. He down the street. Oh, mama, go. She pushed her mom out the back door when Big Meech's Bentley was pulling up. I got everything ready, baby. Come on. Come home, daddy. And he's spending all that money and she just swinging that ass. I'm ready to have your baby.
Oh my goodness.
And then this guy come out, and no disrespect to him, he looking just like Big Meech. He was born with a plan.
Oh my goodness.
He came out crying like Cameron. I'm ready. With the basketball jersey, the fitted hat with the do-rag under it, man. He was destined to soak up all this legal money that his father passed up on, man. And please remember, Big Meech was trying to get into the entertainment business. That was his goal. He wanted to leave the drugs and all that stuff behind. He wanted to get young Jeezy popping, Blue Da Vinci, and start this BMF record label. So I'm pretty sure he was in talks. Like, man, you know, I want to do it big. I want to be a superstar. I want to be a movie star. I don't even want to sell drugs. I would rather be a movie star with the big cars. And allegedly, possibly, he was laying next to, you know, Lil Meech's mama, telling her all his dreams and shit, pillow talking and whatnot. That's his baby mama. So I'm pretty sure he laid it all on her. Well, I know he did that, but I mean, as far as conversations go, I don't mean no disrespect. It needs some dangerous people to be making videos about.
Oh my goodness.
If I see somebody yup in their white tee tomorrow, I might just run the other way, man. An old dude with like 1 million pounds of fake jewelry on.
Oh my goodness.
You already know what time it is, man. Lil Meech mom said Lil Meech mom may not be the only woman to have a child for, yeah, we know he got other baby mamas. Lil Meech mom may be adherent supporter of his career. Hold on, wait. According to a Facebook account believed to belong to Tara Itusi, she has at a number of times urged the public to support her son. For instance, in the ushering of the 2022, she took to the page to ask that Euphoria be watched. Through the page, the believed Lil Meech mom also supports American Cancer Society. That's what's up. But she got troll pages promoting her son's brand. According to this thing right here, man. She was able to maintain a good relationship with the father of her son after his 30-year sentence. In an interview Lil Meech did when he was only 16, why they pushed him out there so young like that? That's what I want to know. Switch that music up. No, switch it all the way up. Yeah. Why they pushed him out there like that? 16 doing interviews. What do he know about life? To ask him about his dope dealing daddy? Why would you do that to a 16-year-old? That's some shit you shouldn't even be allowed to do in public schools, man. But they had him on Vlad in front of the world as a child, talking about stuff he ain't even supposed. It's like they wanted to get his face out there and just take it from there, man. Yo, y'all need to do me a favor, man. Hit them like button, subscribe. I'm about to play something real special for y'all. So, okay, y'all gotta listen at this, man. Okay, here we go. All right, Reg. Yeah, go ahead, play that.
So forth. And one son. Being that you're Big Meech's son, and you know, you talked about how your dad wants you to use his experience to turn it into a positive, you know, to follow music, to follow, you know, legitimate businesses and so forth. Have you ever had people try to approach you and to try to have you do something like, this is Big Meech's son, this is the plug, let me, you know, let's go into this type of business together, and I know since that's your dad, we could do this, that, and the third, and potentially have you end up in the same type of position that your dad ended up in?
Oh no, not at all. I'm not going for it. I'm trying to definitely gonna be in a positive standpoint, positive view. You know, I'm repping for him, so I'm trying to everything to get him home and to get him home faster. So I'm doing everything in a positive light. He wants me to be in a positive light and not do anything in the streets at all. That.
All right, bro, hold on to your balls, man. No homo, but all that bass, and he's supposed to be 16 years old. He's sounding like a baritone on VladTV and ain't even got no facial hairs. This might be some Hollywood shit that we don't even know about. What if he's a hired actor to be Big Meech's son, man?
Oh my goodness.
What if they put him in position to capitalize off of this shit, especially after they seen what happened with Tupac? And like, damn, only if Tupac Shakur had a son that looked just like his ass. And then the NWA movie came out and Ice Cube's son stole the show because he looked so much like his dad. So a light bulb had to go off like, damn, we can do that with Lil Meech. It's a bunch of dudes out here grooming their sons, or what I say, a lot of mothers out there grooming their sons to be the next Genuine. And Genuine like, shit, I didn't even know I had another kid.
Oh my goodness.
It's a bunch of women out there having little babies' kids, and they want their little baby to be a little baby forever. This is all I know, man. Big Meech deserved to be home because it's a whole bunch of people from BMF that's home. And I just can't put my finger on it. Like, why did they snatch him up like that and hold him? I think it was simply to just build his legend. If they didn't want his legend, he would be out on the streets, man. They wanted him to be the it guy, the Tony Montana, the face of the franchise, man. Just for the lore. Hollywood, hip hop, it generates buzz and get people to doing stupid shit. It's like a mass of negative energy that can be sold. It's a ghetto commerce that they wanted to create. And now his son is like property because he continues a negative stereotype that they don't want to die, even though people can't afford to live that ignorant ass lifestyle. They want to play you movies from the 80s when people could get away with the shit they was doing. And in 2023s where you can't get away with shit.
Oh my goodness.
But people still got bright ideas. And you wonder why the jails is packed because Lil Meech is out here representing for BMF, man. Lil Meech's lawyer shuts down snitching allegations over airport gun arrest. Lil Meech hasn't snitched on either his brother or the security, despite what they talking about in the streets, man. Homie said he snitched on everybody and that's how he got off. Now, I'm not gonna say he did, but excuse me, people say stuff like that. I do apologize. We got some beautiful women in here and I'm over here burping and stuff. I'm sorry. All you fine women watching the video, I didn't mean to do that. You know I got so much love for you, baby. Okay, let's get back into the video. Did I tell y'all I don't have no AC and I'm over here squaggling?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, it's been pretty bad. Switch the music up for me real quick. No. Hey, that'll work. We taking a little detour real quick, man. We got to take a little break. I've been talking crime for like the past, I don't know, half an hour. So I just need to chillax and kick it with y'all real quick, man. I want y'all to think about this. Since we on Docs Daily, can you imagine being famous off of the fact that your father was a killer, gorilla, a stiller, the Rilla, and everybody's kissing your ass and you ain't did half of the shit that your father did, but they automatically place that on you because you're his son? So if some shit go down, do you really know how to handle yourself with a firearm in them streets? In order for him to even be in the public the way he is, I'm thinking that he got a bunch of protection, and I ain't talking about no street dudes. It gotta be like his bodyguards gotta be just as federal as his lawyers, man. And if that's the case, what's really going on with Big Meech? It's sort of like they're trying to keep him behind bars. If he would have came home, his son's little light would have been dimmed, shattered, and broken, man. If they would have let Meech up out them cages and he came home, daddy was home, his son would have to bow down.
Oh my goodness.
You are not Meech. Now take your ass to college while I whip up these bricks with SIBO. Big Meech come home and get a job at the local Wendy's. With the braids and everything, man. Flipping burgers and handling them fries. Before you know it, it'll be a bunch of zombies outside the Wendy's. He put methamphetamines, crack, coke, all that shit in the seasoning, man. The whole neighbor, it's gonna be the zombie apocalypse. They're gonna be out there busting the windows just to get some crack.
Oh my goodness.
Why would anybody want to represent for their father like that? when they know he was a scumbag? Why would America even allow for some shit like this to happen? If he get pulled over by the cops and they know for a fact his daddy Big Meech, and he got a show talking about how his daddy was selling drugs, they would throw his ass under the jail. I'm just saying, man. Look at this, y'all. How rich is Lil Meech's mom? Her net worth is kept away from the public, but she had a child with Big Meech, and he was reportedly worth 100 million. His major source of income was drug dealing. At the time of his arrest, the drug FDA, they seized about 3 milli alongside a whole bunch of drugs and stuff, man. In addition, the man who ran, this the thing about it, man. Y'all gotta listen to me. These kingpins don't be having all that money. They probably generate all of that money, but as far as them having all of that money, they can't have all of that money when they got all these dudes around them that they gotta take care of. All of they hoes, they be feeding, they got whole other families. They paying different chicks rent and all that, buying bitches houses, cars. She ain't gotta pay no bills. All she gotta do is look pretty. And he got like 10 of them. Not to mention his baby mamas. Love the strip club. You gotta throw that money at them butt cheeks and shit. These kingpins be broke. You generate 100 million. When they catch your ass, you got 3 milli Snickers and a goddamn pager in your back pocket, man. Where that 100 milli at? In addition, the man who ran the largest drug trafficking and money laundering ring in the U.S. in the late 90s and early 2000s also made income from the music record label BMF Entertainment. Where is she now? Where is Big Meech's mama now? Lil Meech's mom may be living a life away from the media, even though she may be a part of the life of her actor and musician son. She probably is a career woman involved in real estate, judged based upon, I'm pretty sure, they don't know what she's doing, but I'm pretty sure of what she's doing, man. Can you imagine them talks at the dinner table, man? I'm gonna switch that music up. Like I was saying, man, the bow wow of crime. What did she tell him? You can do it like your father, baby. But on the movie screen, we can still get to the money. We can still achieve our dreams. With 50 Cent, we can make it happen, baby. And he believed it. And he went for it, man. But how you gonna get out there in the world with that big ass chain on, bruh? And them wolves and them goons is out there. They hungry. You looking like a walking dollar bill. I'm talking about diamonds you ain't never seen, baby. Getting all that money with the dog hairs on the collar. How is it even possible? How is this even allowable? What was the plan? What type of witness protection is this, man? You figure your family have to be protected and guarded at all times. The more low-key, the better. If you have a son, your name is Josh, name that motherfucker Ezekiel. That way, people won't be trying to connect the dots. What if he got dimed out just to create this freaking industry of glorified kingpins so BET could have material for the next 50 years, man? That's the only way I see it. With all of that fame, all of that notoriety, all of that hip hop buzz, you think people was gonna let that go to waste when his ass went to jail? Hell no. They've been storing it up in jars for years, even when he was on the streets. Everybody want that juice. And they got it all within his son, man. And people paying, lining up. Tinseltown, baby. Come and see an American drug lord. in the flesh, the reincarnated Big Meech. He's back, chains and everything for your ghetto community. And they just parading this shit around, man. And I ain't gonna lie, the first season of the BMF show was fire, but people talk so bad about the second season, I didn't even want to give it a try. And I knew it was gonna be bad because the acting was all over the place. And then they brought in Monique. I haven't seen it. If y'all think it was good, please let me know in the comment section, man. But I don't like how Big Meech is buried alive. And let me reiterate and repeat that everything in this video is alleged. None of it is true. If you want to believe it, that's on you. But it's satire, comedy, and none of this stuff should be taken seriously, man. So I don't believe that Lil Meech had something to do with it. I don't believe his mother took a deal. And the hip hop police been on the scene forever. So, you know, there's connections with the entertainment business when you're dealing with the street business and the hip hop business and the underworld and the underground. It's a bunch of cops lined up with Lambos and shit. Chains on blinging. Straight federal. Living above the law. They'll go to the clubs while out, bust some shots and do all that shit so they can report back to the lieutenant and say, look what I did, sir. Oh, it's a cold game, man. Them entertainers are so intertwined with every aspect of society to where you can capitalize off of Big Meech. Rick Ross did it. Every rapper from Atlanta did it. Every rapper from Detroit. It's big money involved in BMF's story, man. And the reason why is because a certain level of ignorance have to be displayed at all times, especially when it comes to Black America, man. There's never a shining moment where you see something positive outshining the rest. It's always major negatives that make people smile because they don't know the difference between positives and negatives, man. That's basically what hip hop is. A negative force that people can't acknowledge because they don't care rather what it is. They just want to be a part of it because it can get you some sex. Let's be real, man. If you into hip hop, you a certified freak because all they talk about is skeeting off on somebody's forehead, man.
Oh my goodness.
But that's Negro here nor there. Let me just say this before I get out of here. How long I been on here, man? Okay, it's been a half an hour. I said I was gonna do an hour. Y'all need to listen to what Lil Meech said about his dad, man. No, y'all need to hear what he said about meeting 50 Cent. Run that back a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Well, 50 actually came in, brother, and you know, him and his brother made an empire from power. My name is Demetrius Fennery, and today I just did a XXL cover shoot with 50 Cent and the rest of the cast members from Power. I'm doing a cover shoot because I'm the star of BMF. BMF is Black Mafia family. So his whole story, his whole group, him and Southwest T, his brother, and you know, him and his brother made an empire. Telling their story because they're street Detroit legends, probably the biggest Detroit legends to ever come out of Detroit. Telling their story, I'm playing my father. Well, 50 actually came and got me before I even knew I could even act at all, before I even, acting was even
50 Cent pulling Eminem moves. I see what it is, 50. I peeped all of that, bruh. He pulled the Eminem move the same way Eminem came and got him when he was hot, when he got shot up, when he was out in the streets. He figured, hell, let's make a milli. I see what y'all trying to do anyway. Your son out here with the BMF chains on, walking around, trying to get a buzz. 50 is a mastermind for this, but an undermine at the same time, because Big Meech is still sitting in jail, man. And it ain't right. And I'm pretty sure they pushed to get Southwest T out. But as far as Meech, if Meech would have came home, I'm pretty sure he would have took over the whole damn show. 50 couldn't have said nothing to him. His son damn sure couldn't have said nothing to him. How y'all gonna tell my story and I'm right here? Do you know who the fuck I am? They would have been spooked. The streets would have been shooken up if Meech would have really came home, man. All of that talking would have had to stop. Cause where is your validation? Meech know who was who back in the day in Atlanta, man. And in Detroit. All them dudes claiming they was whatever they was doing. And you gotta look Meech in the face. And he looking you up and down because he remember back when you was so icy. With the big old pot belly. Man, he would have destroyed a lot of people's legend. I'm just saying, man. But as far as his son snitching on him, that's something that would never, ever happen. So y'all need to quit spreading that stupid rumor, man. Listen at this.
I thought my dad called me one day and told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta in his presence so I could meet 50 for the first time and see the first casting that he was doing. You know, so I flew out there and it was lined around the street. And the first time I met 50, you know, it was just genuine. And I sat by him. And
hold on, wait.
And told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta. In the story, I'm playing my father. Well, 50 actually came and got me before I even knew I could even act at all, before even acting was even a thought. And my dad called me one day and told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta in his presence so I could meet 50 for the first time and see the first casting that he was doing. You know, so I flew out there and it was lined around the.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Make it make sense, bro. Wait a minute. Did he say that his dad called him and asked him to fly out to Atlanta so he can introduce him to 50 Cent? So he flew out to Atlanta, went to the jailhouse to meet his dad, and 50 was already in the visiting room? What type of hookup is that? He able to do conferences and shit? They come in there, he listening to jazz music with some flip-flops on? Like he Quincy Jones or some shit. Hey son, I want you to meet 50 Cent. He pulling power moves in jail with a robe on with a glass of whiskey, man. I don't believe that shit. Somebody lying. Hold on, run that back a little bit, y'all. I'm sorry. Run it back. Something ain't adding up.
Black Mafia family. So his whole story, his whole group, him and Southwest T, his brother, and you know him and his brother made an empire. Telling their story because they're street Detroit legends, probably the biggest Detroit legends to ever come out of Detroit. Telling their story, I'm playing my father. Well, 50 actually came and got me before I even knew I could even act at all, before even acting was even a thought. And my dad called me one day and told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta in his presence so I could meet 50 for the first time and see the first casting that he was doing. You know, so I flew out there and it was lined around the street. And the first time I met 50, you know, it was just genuine. And I sat by him and we actually got to watch people audition for a couple hours. And the next day he called me, 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, damn, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone, he like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad. And at first, you know, it sounded crazy, but of course, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing nothing, so of course I wanted to do it, you know, I just didn't know if I could do it.
The draft from
No. That's a nice little story they came up with. That was barely believable, in my opinion. Your daddy heard about the audition. You ain't even know about the audition. Your daddy called you. Like, hey son, Fly out to Atlanta. It's an audition. You got to do it. Everybody talking about it in jail. We are. It's a bunch of dudes in the background talking about, yeah. While he on the phone with his dad, it's a bunch of cellmates doing Young Jeezy ad-libs in the background. You got to go to this audition. That's right. You need to be there at 8 in the morning. Yeah. Ha ha! I love you too, nigga. His daddy called him. His mother didn't know. His agent didn't know. His homies, his partners didn't know that they was doing a BMF movie. People in society had no motherfucking clue that 50 Cent was doing a BMF show. But Big Meech knew. He heard it through the cell block, man. And that's the only way he got in touch with 50. And he had no plans on playing his father. He didn't never been to acting school. He walked in off the street. He was crippled and blind, but now he see, man. He had no intentions of ever being a part of his father's legacy, even though his name is Lil Meech, and every time you see him, he got on the BMF t-shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Who told him to say that? And 50, what is the real story, bruh? Cause 50 sitting there looking like he know it's a bunch of bullshit. Hold on, man. Okay, I gotta run that back one more time. Can't believe half of the stuff he said.
In the story, I'm playing my father. Well, 50 actually came and got me before I even knew I could even act at all, before acting was even a thought. And my dad called me one day and told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta in his presence so I could meet 50 for the first time and see the first casting that he was doing. You know, so I flew out there and it was lined around the street. And the first time I met 50, you know, it was just genuine. And I sat by him and we actually got to watch people audition for a couple hours. And the next day he called me, 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, damn, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone. He like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad. And I,
who got time?
Oh my
Nigga,
goodness.
nigga, what?
Oh my goodness.
Who got time for you to go to acting class to turn into Denzel Washington when they already doing the auditions? So he put his whole production on hold so you could find an acting school and start taking some classes. And when you get your green belt, they gonna start recording. I didn't know how to act. It was a line around the block and I'm sitting next to 50 and we looking at people do auditions all day. And they not even giving each other eye contact. They don't even realize that he there and he there. And then when 50 got home, a light bulb went off and said, oh, man, maybe you should do some acting classes. All them auditions, the brother named Raheem that killed it, we gonna pass him over. They had Malik Yoba. Mekhi Phifer came through. A couple of dudes from R&B groups. The whole cast of Boys to Men came through to do their auditions. Joanna Man. All of the freaks in Hollywood came out. Morris Day trying to be Big Meech. They had Sinbad come down there with braids. So out of all them people, man, you decided to go with Big Meech's son at the last minute. Come, man, I swear they be telling stories. Open your eyes and subscribe and hit that notification button, you ghouls. And hit that Cash App too, $Sean Blaze. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Y'all ain't got to see it where I'm coming from. That's absolutely fine. You ain't even got to think of it the way I think of it, yo. I'm just saying, all of this stuff is weird. Maybe Big Meech okay with his son in Hollywood playing him. A lot of times fathers would be pissed off about that. Like, what do I get out of all of this? I'm in jail. And you flying all across the world, nigga, send me some money. Better yet, while you out there doing the movies, make a movie about me getting out of jail, man.
Oh my goodness.
They putting in all that work to keep BMF brand alive, but they ain't putting in half of that energy to get that man up out of jail. And they just making it more harder for him to get out of jail because by doing the show, it's pending more evidence against his ass.
Oh my goodness.
They got him killing people he probably never killed. And even if he did, them lawyers, and they ain't trying to hear that shit after they done seen the show. He locked down harder than R. Kelly. And his family is the survivors. Man, it's some of the most shadiest shit ever. But I figure Big Meech is like, damn, I'm already in the system. At least my son is making some money. But he got to be up at night like, yo, why is they doing me like this? They at home making movies about my ass, creating more criminal shit on me, burying me alive. These people ain't never gonna want to hear my side of the motherfucking story. What he gonna say when parole come up? And everybody in the parole board is big fans of the BMF docuseries, man. And they like, we would let you go, but it was a skit where he dreamed that he was in jail and they was about to let him out. And when they let him out in the movie, in the dream, he wound up harming a bunch of people. So based on that theory, we don't want to let you out of jail. If it was me and I had a son playing in a movie about me, doing YouTube videos on Docs Daily, I know he ain't put in all that work with the papers and shit. He ain't never read through 15 million pages of highly classified documentations about alleged allegations about celebrities, man. How you gonna be me when I'm the one that put in all the work? You perpetrate, oh, you wanna be daddy? Well, how about you pay some of these motherfucking bills, man? What's gonna happen to Big Meech when a BMF fiasco is over? They already lining him up to be a bona fide criminal. They gonna turn him into an American legend, just like his father is an American legend, for all of the wrong reasons, man. And when he get old, and if he ever get caught up in a jam, God forbid, one of his kids might step up to take on the torch to be Lil Meech. And the saga continues, another generation making profit off of the ignorance of the masses. And I ain't crying about it, man. I just feel like people need to wake up and see what's really going on out here, man. Hold up, switch that up. Y'all want to be horse-fed bullshit all day. No seasoning, no salt, just straight up doo-doo. And they got a whole lot of it that they can dish out to the public because they know, like pigs, a lot of people gonna eat it up, man. They want y'all to rep BMF, keep it alive. Why? Why not just let that shit die? They want people to continuously come up with bright but not so bright ideas, man.
Oh my goodness.
They want people to believe they can get away with some type of scam and make a whole bunch of money and live like the people on the shows on Stars. When the reality is if any of them shows was remotely true, they wouldn't be doing all that criminal shit while living in the suburbs, man. On Power, they barely did no gangster shit in the hood. They was some corporate ghetto criminals, man. It don't work like that. You can't have one without the other. They want to paint that shit like it's just such a beautiful imagery where you got these black people in suits and ties out here doing hood booger shit. And what America? They got Ghost. He a businessman, suit and tie, dressed to the nine all the time, but he'll beat the shit out of somebody in the alley with a basketball. It don't work like that. You got Tommy and Ghost. They buddy old pals, one a black guy, one a white guy, and they out there like Batman and Robin of crime. Man, Tommy would have snitched on Ghost so fast. I don't know him. Fuck him. I don't know him. Get him out of my face. I don't know this dude. They want y'all to fall into a dream about Tyreek going to private schools, always dressed head to toe, fresh to death, moving packs into college. Mama know it, daddy know it, sister dead. Now you got people wanting to go to Harvard so they could be D-boys.
Oh my goodness.
Like, man, I really want to go to college, man. I want to go so when I get there, I can move these packs. Like, I'm gonna work real hard, work my way up to manager, and as soon as I become the supervisor, I'm gonna rob that motherfucker blind. Now, with this Lil Meech situation, everybody with a ghetto-ass father, a legendary Negro in their family, could live up to their name. Like, my grandfather was a master hogsman. If you ate hog, you got it from my grandpappy. Now I'm the hog man. now I'm the hog man.
Oh my goodness.
Man, this is some sad nepotism shit. Oh, my father worked at the junkyard, so now I'm Junkyard Joe. Some people you don't need to be proud of. Some people you just don't need to represent, man. I feel like Big Meech don't need a representative. He represented himself. He did it so much so he don't need a following act. We don't need a double dose of Big Meech. We had enough of him when he was out terrorizing the streets, man. We ain't got to keep his shit alive. I mean, it's gonna be kept alive regardless, but damn, they trying to pour too much hot sauce on the burrito, man. Look at this dude, man. How long he gonna keep this going? How long are we gonna accept this? He's a pioneer to some shit, and it's gonna be horrible, man. Y'all ready for the next future? Boosie Badass been grooming his son, and he's gonna be a freaking menace. And all them old ladies that couldn't get with his dad, they're gonna be licking their lips for a little Tunchi or whatever, whatever his son's name is. But yeah, it's gonna be bad, man. And the black community is constantly sinking in the sunken place, yo. With these TV shows and shit. Now don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing wrong with a little good entertainment, but you gotta put your brain along with the shit that you watching and figure it out for yourself, man. Mary J. Blige on a show where her baby daddy is Puerto Rican and all of her kids black as fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Why would they do that? The ratchetry is at an all-time high. Watching that show is like watching The Sims or something. She a ghetto mommy from New York, baby daddy, Puerto Rican.
Oh my goodness.
But her son, Janelle Jonquil and Shaquanda, is black as hell, man. And then they bring Lala Anthony to every show. She die in one show, come back. They even tried to bring her back as an angel in Power. Why they got Lala Anthony in everything that 50 Cent produced, man? I'll show y'all why. Hold up, look at this, man. Some cringy stuff, man. They've been getting along for a long time. While she's married to Carmelo Anthony, by the way. I guess she's a fun girl. Show up to the red carpet with her. She been in all of his shows. Like she get her a role like it's nothing. Snap his fingers and Lala's on the set of the show. Power and BMF, from what I hear. I didn't see her on BMF, but I heard she was there. They bought Lala on the set. Keisha from Power. Where they do that at? That's like bringing Tasha from Power and put her on BMF, or bringing Ghost onto the BMF show. They would never do that. But for Lala Anthony, oh, I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Come on, Lala. I got something for you, girl. Yeah. That's my opinion. I don't know for sure. But I wouldn't be surprised, man. He always cuffing on her. How many times he cuffed this man's woman, man? Carmelo, he's cuffing your bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Tell her to take your last name off. We just gonna call her Lala, no Anthony. 50 like them young hoes. He old enough to be her father. Is that Kevin Gates' baby mama? Oh, is that Drika?
Oh my goodness.
What in the hell? So 50 Cent was dating on Drika? What Kevin Gates got to say about that, man? Oh, Hollywood is nasty. They be sleeping with everybody. Man, I just don't get it. Hold on, y'all. Look, see, this the shit I'm talking about. We know it's makeup, Lala. You know what I'm saying? The makeup is obvious. Don't make it seem like it ain't. It always has been, always will be, man. Stop it. I know it sounds like I be hating on Lala Anthony, but she's a pretty girl that does scandalous stuff. And I don't know what's to like about that. She's pretty, but she do grimy shit with her girls. Hey. And I don't like it. Why couldn't she just be a good woman for Carmelo, man? Tone it down a little bit. Be a wife. She just couldn't do. She went out there and got booty. Hold on, where that sexy music at? Come on, man, don't tell me we ain't got the sex. There it go. Ooh. She went out there and got some booty.
Oh my goodness.
I'm pretty sure Carmelo didn't ask her to do that. Everywhere she go, she just clapping them cheeks. Your baby mama is a public booty clapper. And I know he was mad about that. I just realized something, man. 50 Cent started working with her just to get back at Ashanti.
Oh my goodness.
Irv Gotti had to be jealous because he had Ashanti on his team. 50 Cent got Lala Anthony on his team. So she's definitely a step up from Ashanti. Or is she? She's a part of his clique. Like they on some G-Unit shit. She rolling with the unit. She's one of like his little things or whatever. He take care of her. He's sharing that woman with another man. He's sharing that man's wife. Allegedly, man. But I would assume people do shit like that. Like, damn, I gotta share you with that nigga, man. Don't ask me for now. I'm gonna do it for you, but don't ask because I shouldn't have to share you with that nigga. Come on, 50. I was with him before I met you. You know, if I would have met you first. Yeah, whatever. How much money? Matter of fact, you gonna work for this. Yeah, I want to see you in Power. You gonna have to do a couple of roles. For real? Yeah, but half of the money gonna come to me. No, hand me my wallet. She wake up with the morning breath. Carmelo Anthony blowing up her phone. And 50 madman, turn that damn phone off. That nigga keep calling, man. You keep calling up here, man. Tell him to go home, that nigga, man. 50, why is you tripping? I told you, he on the road. He ain't think about me. He got other baby mamas. Well, why that nigga keep calling your phone? What's going on? I think that Carmelo don't give a what about Lala Anthony. I think Carmelo do his own thug thizzle. And in his mind, she just another jump off that just so happened to have his baby. And she the famous one. So all the other ones, they not famous, but she the famous one, but he don't give a fuck. Cause wherever Melo go, it goes down. He like tall as hell, a basketball player from New York. He probably at the trunk with a couple of booty thumpers right now, man. He might be in the jacuzzi with Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett talking about how Lala Anthony smell like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think he worried about her like that. And that's why it's so easy for 50 to have her on his arm at every event. Allegedly, man. And if he was smashing on Vivica Fox, you know goddamn well.
Oh my goodness.
That he would obliterate Lala Anthony, man. This man was laid up with Vivica, the mothball diva. And they was going back and forth for years about them being in love. Oh, he still loves me. I'm pretty sure that shit was whack. And he was like, damn, I gotta get away. Cause he act like it was whack. Like he didn't want to touch her. He didn't want to be seen with her. He just like, ugh. When he see her, he turned into a ghost. But that's Negro here nor there, man. All of this stuff is alleged allegations for the sake of conversation, entertainment purposes, man. I hope ain't nobody offended or whatever. You know, it's just jokes, comedy. And it's not even really funny, man. It's just sometimes just gotta call it like how you see it, man. But I made this video about Lil Meech. They calling him a snitch. And I'm like, damn. What type of Hollywood witness protection program is going on with this dude, man? To where he getting off of federal charges. They got his back like that. What are they promoting? What is the agenda behind this Lil Meech, Big Meech BMF fiasco that's just parading the African American community. It's making buzz in the ghetto. I guess they figure since they ain't got no more FUBU to sell, Rockaware ain't being sold, people out here wearing shit from Walmart, and they really can't get you on the fashion like they used to, cause the music ain't really selling. They mumbling, don't nobody know what they talking about. So they're like, damn, the only way we can keep people in the bind, keep people with a fantasy of ignorance, is if we bring it to the big screens, man. And I noticed Starz is like the most blackest app you could find, man. It's like the black HBO or some shit. They got the Wishing Well. They got fucking Why Did I Get Married? They got all the Tyler Perry shit, all of the Best Mans. They got Jason's Lyrics and all this shit. It's the blackest app ever. They got all the BMFs, the all of the powers, and some more ghetto shit on top of it. It's like the Tinseltown for black stuff. But why? You wanna know what I think it is? I think Starz is trying to outclass BET. It's BET, but with a Hollywood HBO twist to it, man. Like, it's the BET HBO. And I swear, man, you watch 3 movies off of that shit, your ass might go skipping down the street. I'm telling you, man.
Oh my goodness.
You might find yourself on some rollerblades with an afro for no damn reason, man. I don't know if that's good programming or not, but people buy into it. People watch it. I know you're thinking, well, damn, what the hell do you watch? Honestly, I don't watch none of it, man, because I know for a fact that that stuff is made intentionally to program your ass to utter ignorance. When I watched the first BMF, man, I was bumping into everybody in the grocery store.
Oh my goodness.
I just felt like I just had to be tough, man. I bought the shades, all of that. Wearing black t-shirts, black jeans, black sneakers, all of that. I was a straight up goon for a week after I watched the first BMF, man. And when I watched the first Power, I was up in the church slipping notes. Even though it said praise the Lord on the notes, it felt criminal because I thought I was Ghost. Did anybody hit the like button? And if you did, thank you. But if you didn't, you need to open your eyes and subscribe and hit that Cash App too. $ Sean Blaze Docs. Let me see something real quick. Did anybody hit that Cash App, man? Y'all gonna have to let me know. Oh, a couple of people hit the Cash App, man. I can't say your name. Amatusius, something like that. Thank you so much, man. Melanie Hazelton, Gary, Humble Waters, Minnie Rippleton, Maria Mitchell, and Tia Meredith. Man, thank y'all so much for them Cash Apps. I got so much love for y'all, man. Also, for all of you beautiful women out there, man, I just want to let y'all know that I got a special place in my heart for all of y'all for showing up, hitting them likes, subscribing, leaving comments, kicking it with your boy, man. I really do appreciate it. And y'all know why I do these videos.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Sean got the jocks. I'm keeping it funky like some socks. Ponytail with